Okay, so this workout is called 725s or failure. And the workout begins with what are called circumductive pendulums. We're going to go through each joint in the body as a dynamic warm-up. So you're going to begin with the knees. Feet together, hands on the knees. You're going to go 10 times, big as you can, circling in one direction, then 10 times in the opposite direction. Then you move to the hips, spread the feet double shoulder width. You're going to roll from the hip all the way around, keeping the knees straight. 10 times in one direction, 10 times in the other. Then we move to the lower back, number 3. We roll the upper body all the way around, full 360 degrees in one direction, and then 360 degrees in the other. Then we move to the arms, rolling the arm above the head. Once again, nice big circles, 10 times one direction, 10 times the opposite direction. Then we move to the elbow, rolling around the elbow joint, full 360 degrees one way 10 times, and then 360 degrees 10 times the opposite direction. We finish with the neck, where you're going to gently and slowly roll the neck around. As you roll around the back, make sure you open the jaw to take pressure off the cervical vertebra, and we'll gently roll around the neck, 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. So this serves as our dynamic warm-up so our body's ready to go. Now, we get into the workout. We're going to go through 7 exercises. These are all calisthenic or body weight. And you're going to be doing 25 repetitions or failure, whichever comes first. Between each exercise, you're going to give yourself 30 seconds rest and 30 seconds only. Once you've done all 7 exercises, you'll give yourself 1 minute rest between. So, the first exercise is chin-ups. So we're going to come over here to our chin-up rack, and this is the only piece of equipment you'll need to do this workout is a chin and dip station. So, the first exercise, you're going to do with a neutral grip, so meaning you're going to turn your hands to a neutral position. All dip stations will have a neutral grip. What you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you tip your head backwards and lean your body up so that your back can do the work. You're going to cross your feet behind you. If you need help, you can have someone assist you holding onto your feet. Looking up at all times, you're going to pull up till your chin comes above the bar. Slowly stretch all the way down, full stretch. Do not drop your head to a straight position, but at all times you're keeping yourself looking up. So that's going to be your first exercise. If you can do 1, 2, 3, 10, you do as many as you can, up to 25, or failure, whichever comes first. Now you give yourself a 30-second rest. Next we move to squats with a high knee. So we get in a squat position, feet wider than shoulder width. Our weight is onto our heel, abs are tight, chest is up. We're going to sit into a squat, making sure your knee does not travel forward over your toes. From this squat position, you're going to squeeze your glute, press your heel, drive your knee up. Squat down, drive the knee up. You can use the opposite hand if you like to touch each time to just generate that little bit of drive, so we're recruiting a little bit more quad muscle through the movement. So one sit, up. One sit, up. Once again, we'll go through 25. When you get to 25, or if you failed before, that is fine. Then you're going to give yourself 30 seconds, once again, to rest. Next, we move back to the upper body. Round 3 is going to be push-ups, and these are going to be Spider-Man push-ups. So we're going to do a modified version. So we begin with coming down into push-up position. You're going to lower your body down, push back up, turning your hips to the side. You're going to bring your knee into your elbow. Put it back out, drop down into your push-up, turn your hips, pull it into the side. There are harder varieties of this, but we're going to stay with this. Down into your push-up, turn, pull the knee in tight, stretching back out. You want to keep your head up at all times so that you don't start grounding your body, pushing your weight back. But the chest stays above your hands at all times. So once again, 25 repetitions or failure, whichever comes first. Then you move 30 seconds rest. We move on to the next one. So next we move back to the legs. We're going to go to an alternating lunge. Very, very simply, starting with feet together, we're going to lunge forward. Weight is on the front heel. Knee doesn't travel over the toe. Push back with the heel. Lunging forward, weight is on the heel. Push back with the heel. At no time, when you lunge forward, does the knee travel over the toe. At all points, we sit at 90 degrees so that the toe is always visible over the front of the knee. So we began with the chin-ups, was number 1. Number 2, we went to the squat with the high knee. Number 3, we went to our Spider-Man push-up. Number 4, we did our lunge. Now we move back to our chin and dip. You can use the dip station, or you could use a straight universal bar, because we're going to be hanging inverted to do a seated row motion. You can use anything to adjust. If you need to bend your knees to make it a little bit easier, for example here, you're going to hang upside down with a neutral grip. If you're using a universal bar, you can turn your hand to a supinated position. You're going to be pulling up to your chest just to the bar, stretching fully down. Pulling up to the bar, push the chest out, stretching down to the bar. Once again, 25 reps or failure. Now, if you cannot lift your body weight, if you bend your knees more, it will make it easier so that you can lift your body weight. Otherwise, you could actually have your feet completely straight out in a straight position to make it as hard as possible. So next, only 2 exercises to go. We're going to move to a hanging dip. So we're going to use our dip station once again. We're going to come up to the top, lifting the body up, crossing the feet, so if we need help, we can get someone to hold on. We're going to drop the body deep down, pressing up. Drop the body deep down, pressing up. As always, 25 or failure. Last exercise for number 7, we're going to do a knee raise. 3 positions, starting from a neutral grip. You're going to bring the knees up, down, twisting, down, up, down, twisting, down. Once again, 25 reps. So now you've gone through the entire body, you've hit every muscle group. This is going to build strength, stability, and because you're doing it with limited rest, only 30 seconds between, it becomes cardiovascular. Once you've done all 7, you give 1 minute rest. You're going to do this whole circuit again 4 times. That's the whole workout. At the end, do a nice full body stretch, and you're ready to go. This has been 7 25s or failure.